recording this video right now, and I probably shouldn't be recording it, and I don't know if it's gonna make it to YouTube or you know, or what I'm gonna take out of it or what. But one of the things that's consistent that people ask me when they find out that I'm an actress, especially people who aren't in the industry at all and aren't affiliated with the industry, because most of the people out here in LA that have been around it and are pretty show business savvy. Even if they aren't directly involved in show business, they got a cousin or their mama used to be, or they did commercials when they were a child, or whatever it was. They're pretty savvy. But when I speak to people who have no ties at all to the industry, one of the questions they get, and I used to get this even when I did theater and hadn't done any TV or commercials or anything yet, is how do you learn all of those lines? Some people find it very easy to memorize. It's not something that comes easily to me. I have to work at memorizing lines unless it's written. And this happens sometimes where a character is written in a way that I would normally naturally speak. And so what comes next in the character's dialogue fits with what Nicole would say in that given circumstance. So then it makes it really easy to memorize. Memorizing is one of those things that doesn't come easily to me, but as an actress, that's the gig. You know, you have to memorize. And so I do it. I have to memorize. I have to get those lines buried so that I can begin the character work. That's acting, not even acting 101. That's acting 0. I just had the displeasure of having to fire an actor, and I'm not going to say anybody's name. If you're industrious, as I know some of you are, as I know many of you are, you can go back through my videos and you'll figure out who I'm talking about. But I had to fire an actor for not learning their lines. This actor has had the script for, where are we now? We're at the end of June. This actor has had the script for over 2 months now. It's a 19-page script. Sometimes I have to memorize 8 pages overnight. You mean you got 2 months and you can't memorize a 19-page script and you are a professional actor? I know that he was memorizing very, very slowly. He was memorizing, but it was going very slowly. He had other things going on in his life, as we all do. The last straw came when I was directing a play. I've mentioned it to you in a few different videos now. I'm trying to figure out what to say without, like, I'm not going to say his name. I'm just really disgusted right now. I'm really disgusted. He was memorizing his lines very, very, very slowly. And I was aware that this actor had a full-time job, full-time 9-to-5 job, and was memorizing evenings and weekends. Okay, well, there are 8 weekends in 2 months, and if you can't memorize 5 pages in a weekend and memorize it twice over in the time that you were given, then I don't know what you're doing, and I can't help you. I'm not going to run lines with you. You know, I'm there to direct. I'm there to, after you've learned your lines, after you have built the character, after you have done everything that you need to do to mine the text for clues and behavior and things like that, then we work. I take what you give to me as a director. I have my director hat on right now. I don't have my actor hat on right now. You as the actor, you bring me what you've worked on. You do your homework at home. You bring it, and then we work together. I mold and shape it, because a lot of times you as the actor, things that you're doing don't necessarily look the way you envision them in your head. And it's my job to shape that and say, hey, why don't we try it this way? Why don't we try it that way? If you're walking around with a piece of paper or the whole script, basically, it's hard for you to work emotionally. You can't really work from your gut because you're either here reading from the paper or you're here trying to remember what the lines are. Learn the friggin' lines. That's the first thing that you do. Learn the lines, okay? So I received an email last night from this actor. And I want you to keep in mind, this is not a novice actor. This is not his first barbecue. He knows how this goes. I received an email that said maybe we should make cuts to the script because time is an issue. The script is not the issue. The issue is you didn't learn your lines. That's the issue. I would not be against, I'm continuing on with this email, I would not be against carrying the script on stage for the last five pages, which I guess he felt like he just was not going to get memorized. I don't even know, but I read that along with the comment about this is an unpaid festival in Silver Lake. Got my director hat on right now, and I'm going to say this to you, actors. If you accept a job, I don't care if it's Broadway or if it's Silver Lake or Skid Row or whatever, you do the best that you can. Now, there are certain circumstances that can come up, you know, like if you have accepted a job on Skid Row for free and this wonderful chance for you to be on Broadway comes up or for you to get paid, and we got bills, we all got bills, okay. I don't think there's anybody who would say, but wait, but you're supposed to be performing on Skid Row. How are you just gonna, things do happen. But barring a situation like that, you saying, well, this is just an unpaid performance at a festival in Silver Lake, after the director, the producers, the playwright, the costumer, everybody has put in so much time, effort, energy, money, you name it, and you're gonna just poo-poo it like that. I can't work with you. I don't respect your work ethic. So that happened. I had to fire an actor. I don't dislike this individual. I'm disappointed because I know this is somebody who is well trained, who is experienced, and I'm disappointed. I am disgusted. I've been really, really, really exhausted. I mean, I feel pretty good right now, and I'm gonna go sit down in a minute. But I've spread myself so thin lately that I've just been fatigued. Like, if I don't have to be somewhere, if I don't have to be up doing something, I'm laying down. I'm in the bed and I am laying down and I'm probably asleep. If not asleep, I'm just laying there waiting to go to sleep, or I just woke up. I've been trying to get as much rest as I can just because I just feel like I've just been wrung out. So we all got stuff to do. Everybody who's associated with this production, we got things going on in our lives. And for you to say, this is just a festival, an unpaid festival, mind you, we won't belabor the point that nobody ever told you were getting paid. So when you volunteered to do this, you knew you weren't going to be paid, but you bring that up. This is just an unpaid festival in Silver Lake. I'm getting paid $75, all of which I've already spent on rehearsal space. So I ain't getting paid either, just so you know. But you better believe that had I been the actress who was called upon to do this show, and I agreed to do it, Those lines would have been learned, honey, so I could do my work, because at the end of the day, it's me on stage. It's me. I take pride in my work. I take pride in my craft. I am thoroughly disgusted that someone who knows better, okay? I encounter people who think all you got to do is learn the lines and show up and look cute. Okay, I do encounter those people. But people who are tried by fire and steeped in the craft, you know better. You know that, oh, there's a hummingbird out here. Yeah. You know that it takes so much more than that. And for you to say, you know, at the end of the day, I can walk around with the script on stage because it's just an unpaid festival in Silver Lake. I can't ever work with you again, but I can't ever refer you for anything. If somebody says, hey, do you know an actor who can do whatever? Nope. Because I can't rely on you. If you have no pride in your craft, what am I supposed to do with you? So that just happened. I don't know what's about to happen. I won't be working with that actor, I'll tell you that. My vision as a director right now for this piece, when I read it, I was excited about it. I've invited people who've bought tickets. Now, I'm going to give them their money back out of my own pocket, because whatever happens on that stage next week is not going to be something that I'm particularly, that I can co-sign. You know, I can't sign off on, oh, this is going to be great. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if that show is going to happen. I don't know if it's going to turn into somebody walking around with a script. I'll tell you what, it won't be that actor. I'll tell you that. I don't know what's going to happen going forward with this, but as a director in this circumstance, I had my own vision. I wanted to do justice to the playwright's words. I also wanted to collaborate with this actor who had some interesting thoughts and interesting points of view. I was looking forward to seeing all of that on stage. That is not going to happen. Yes, visions change. I don't know what to tell you. I'm salty. This is the most unprofessional thing that I've ever had to deal with. And I've seen some janky stuff. Really, I have. I learned early on that when jankiness rears its ugly head in the beginning, I get away from it, because usually things that start off that way do not go well. But I guess this is my first time experiencing it as a director, because I'm new to directing. But now I know what to look for. When the actor in the beginning starts saying, well, these are my notes and I want to cut this and I want to change this, to a script that's finished, not a script that's being workshopped, a script that is done, you might have a problem. So I've learned some things in this process, and maybe that's my takeaway. I've learned that I can direct. I'm good at directing actors because I am one. That's not the only reason, because I'm not saying all actors are good directors, but I find it easy, and I love to be able to translate their actions on stage in an emotional way, using language that actors understand. It's like we get one another. This is, okay, Nicole, if I needed to do this on stage, how would it need to be explained to me? And then I go and I try that on the actor, and they might get a little bit of it, but not fully. Okay, talk back to me. What are you understanding? All right, then I know how to tweak it. And I wasn't sure of that before. So through this experience, I've learned that I can do that, and that I enjoy it. There were parts of this rehearsal process where I saw things happening and I was like, yes, you got it. I love that. I enjoy it. But this whole not learning lines thing, I can't do with that. Okay, really, I can't. Onward and upward. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'll keep you posted on the outcome of this situation. In the meantime, I am still producing a short film, and I got something else I'm working on. Plus, I'm an actress. I'm auditioning, y'all. I had 4 auditions last week. Two of them were friggin' brilliant. One was really good and one wasn't so great. It was a commercial audition, and the person giving the instructions didn't appear to, this person did not talk to actors well. Actually, I don't know if he knew what was supposed to be happening, because he gave me conflicting directions, and then when I questioned him, he gave me another set of directions. I don't know what was going on, but I know a friend of mine went in a couple days later, and the whole spot had changed completely. So I think they just, maybe they had a whole day of things getting confused and not working, or whatever goes on in the casting sessions. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure they ain't gonna call me back for that. So, yeah. So I got other stuff going on in my life also. I will keep you posted. I am going to enjoy what's left of my Sunday. And yeah, I'll talk to you soon. Okay. What you gonna do? It's early. It's about 7:35 on Monday morning. And I went to bed about 1:30 this morning. I just checked out for a while. Didn't check any email, didn't respond to text messages. I had a conversation with my decor is falling down over here. I had a conversation with the playwright of the play, and he's the one who asked me if I would be interested in directing this. The festival now has a hole in it, like without our piece, even though we don't have that actor. So he asked me if I would be willing to direct what would be tantamount to a staged production of the play. And I expressed my thoughts freely, and told him that I really didn't want to be a part of a bastardization of his work. I didn't want my name associated with it. I didn't feel like this would be a production that I could be proud of. Like, I didn't want to say, hey, people come and see this, with some guy, some actor now that has to be cast. So, like, I don't even know who's going to do it, because I can't work with the original actor. Some guy walking around holding a script. Yeah, it just really, when I think about all of the work that's been put into it up to this point, I'm really disappointed at how it has turned out. And I expressed that to him, and and he said, okay, I support you, and I feel that he does. I support you in whatever your decision is, but I know that the festival's in a bad situation. It puts him in a bad situation, and I unplugged last night just to think about it, then to think about other things. I painted my toenails yellow, which is what I'm looking down at right now, and watched a little TV, and then around 1:30 this morning I went to bed, and I knew that this morning I would get up and let the playwright know that I don't want to do this. I don't want to do it. It's not what I signed on for, and I want to do work that I can be proud of. And I feel good with that decision. So I just woke up a little bit ago, and immediately when I woke up, I knew that I should do it. I didn't plan on changing my mind. I was pretty set when I went to bed last night that I don't want to do this. Like, the joy has been taken out of it. But when I woke up, I realized that I have been for a while now saying I miss theater. I miss making theater. For a while now I've been wanting to direct more. This is part of that. And I realized that I'm an artist. We're all artists. Everybody involved in this is an artist in her his own right, and we artists make something out of nothing. I did not think I'd be making this video, but the show must go on. So we need to find an actor. I see that I just glanced at my email, and it looks like an actor has been suggested to us. I don't know anything about this gentleman, and I don't know, y'all. Well, I guess we're going to see what happens. But I will do the best that I can, and the festival coordinators understand what's going on, and they're giving us support, and this is what we do. All right, so I will keep you posted, and y'all keep me and keep the whole production in your prayers. Okay, I will talk to you soon. These birds out here, y'all know about these birds I've been telling you about in past videos. One of them sitting here looking at me right now. I think there's a mama bird out there sitting and looking at me out of one eye, because you know they got one eye on each side of their head, so one eye is like this on me. They're trying to kill my plants, y'all. I ain't happy about it. I do go out there and I water around them, and they just sit there. As long as I don't make any sudden moves, I just take my little, my little watering can or whatever. Sometimes I don't use my watering can. Sometimes I look out here and I go, oh, I need to water, and I take a bowl or something, and I just pour around them, and I try not to get the nest or the eggs or anything, and they just look at me. As long as I don't make any sudden moves, we cool. I don't want to be pecked in the eye, so I don't make any sudden moves. Yeah, but that plant is looking real seedy right about now. Hopefully those eggs will hatch soon and those birds will get out of my flower box. All right.